Okay, for the second page of the document, we're going to do a quick insert here. So to do so, we'll go to the Home ribbon, and we're just going to use a page template, which will give us a head start here. And we're going to pick the one that's labeled Instructions. And it'll look like it has an assembly process going there, generally on instructions pages. So we'll insert instructions page, and we're just going to do a quick insert. We don't have anything ready to go to insert into it using the smart templates. We're just going to do quick insert, finish, and that'll get us started here. You can see there's a place over here. If I go into edit page mode and look at this page, you'll see that we have our 3D view, and over here we can select, and this is going to display the name of the current instruction set. Probably below here is the description if we set that up. So that's what we have to start with here, and these buttons are automatically ready to go through a storyboard once we've created it. So the next step on this page is going to be to create an exploded view that would represent our process for getting to this motor and getting it out of here. So let's get a little better. Let's close out, get ourselves a little more room. Zoom in here, and then we just go to Model, Exploded View, New Exploded View. Default name should be okay. And to do this, we're just going to go and pull these parts apart here. This is on an object axis, so we can just pull here. Once we take the cover off, then we're going to hold Shift down, because that lets us use the mouse to move around even when we're in Explode View creation mode. And same Shift, and then we'll use the left mouse to rotate. And then we're going to pull these parts apart so that we can get to the motor here. The belt. We can always hold down Shift to rotate. Go ahead and pull that cap off. And then these screws here are part of this assembly, so we really only need to pull off this one and hold down Control to select another part for the same movement. And then the washers. And then if you want to, you can stop there because we've now accessed that, or we can actually pick this whole thing here. So one of the easiest ways to do that is to click on this, and then we can go to our model tree to find it, that is. And so see here we have that. If we go all the way up here and click that, then we're getting the whole part, the whole model of the motor. So we can just pull out the whole sub-assembly right there. And then that completes that. As far as the exploded view side of things, we'll now use, we'll finish that up. And if you want to, you can step through the exploded view steps and you can see what you just created. And we're going to actually do those steps backwards. I mean, the same way. We're not going to reverse them. It's a disassembly in this case. So we will just we're going to use that to make a smart template. So we're going to Illustrate, and then we're going to use the storyboard wizard again here. From exploded view, we're not going to reverse the steps. We are going to select them as they're being assembled, hide the unassembled parts, okay? And then we won't change the viewing position. Actually, before you do that, we're going to do something else. Actually, before you do that, we're going to do like a home to get a nice orientation. And then let's use the custom so that we can get the right angle. So we'll just go from there. And then we will do the storyboard wizard, which is Illustrate ribbon, pull down from the select, storyboard wizard, exploded view, make sure it's the exploded view 1, the one we just created. We're not going to reverse. We'll select them, we'll hide them, and we don't want to change the viewing position. Okay, so now we'll hit finish. And this will create our storyboard automatically. And you can see we now have, we should have done the select assembly, shouldn't we? So we'll start with that. And it pulls that one off, pulls that one off, and on until we finally on the last step until we pull the motor out. And these actually, we don't have to do anything else. Let's go ahead, since we didn't create the, we can just start from the cover removed because it did say it on the first page. Okay, so the next step we would want to have is we can go and name these. You'll see here it's putting the name step 1, and they're kind of a basically okay name, step 1 through whatever now. But in the example, I think we'd prefer to change these manually to remove cover, remove fan, remove belt. And you can see as you type here, it's ultimately updating up here, which is where that field gets displayed on the remove bolts. I got ahead of something here. Remove bolts is there. I have to zoom in to see what this one was. Oh, it was that cap. Remove fan cap. Now remove washers. Of course, in a demo, you probably wouldn't want to go through and do all of these like this. All right. Okay, so that has all those pieces, and if I close this out, you'll see this page is set up, and it's ready to go, and you just start from here. And it gives you the first instruction to remove the cover, and then you can interactively go through each of these step by step. Now, what I would kind of think that would be better, instead of this always being viewed from way out here, I think after this one, let's show this. From here on out, we probably want to zoom in. So I'm going to go and edit this illustration, and let's get zoomed on into this one so where you can actually see what's going on. I couldn't even see that was a screw cap while ago, or the fan cap. Okay, so let's get a nice view like that. And that one changes that one for us. And that's okay, so let's do that. And then I believe if we right click here, we can do an advanced, apply the viewing position from the current view. I think though that we can do that from here, advanced, apply viewing position to the current storyboard. I thought there was a way to do that. I guess the easiest way for us to do is to go here, to select that one, and then right click only and just say apply viewing position from current view across the board here. And that should get us really close to what we're trying to get to here. Yep, looks good. Okay, all right, so that page is pretty much done. Let's go back, let's reset it to the beginning so that when we publish it, it'll start from here.